Japan is somewhere I think everyone should visit. From futuristic skyscrapers to tranquil bamboo forests and neon arcades to serene temples. It's like nowhere else on the planet. The food is so incredible. Then the people are ultra polite, and it has one of the most efficient public transport system in the world. Anyway, before we talk about the list of a must-see places in Japan, I want to introduce myself first. This is D from Team Dre, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the video, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Let's go! So here are the top 10 most see places in Japan this 2019. Number 10, Kyoto. If you only have time for one Japan destination, don't miss Kyoto. This is traditional Japan as you imagine it. The geisha in brightly colored kimonos emerging from wooden tea houses, forests of bamboo, temples and shrines in gold and silver and scarlet, raked gravel Zen gardens, intricate feasts served on lacquered plates, graceful tea ceremonies, and markets full of intriguing but unidentifiable ingredients. Number 9. Tokyo. If Kyoto is the heart of traditional Japan, Tokyo is the ultra-modern counterpart of it. Here, you'll find the skyscrapers, noisy arcades, busy pedestrian crossings, crazy youth fashion, and many incredibly delicious restaurants. If all you do in Tokyo is eat, you'll have an amazing time for sure. Tokyo is also home to some of the weirdest activities we've ever done before. From themed cafes like cats, owls, maids, robots, you name it, and Tokyo has it. To sensory overload shows and arcades to cosplay go-karting. Number 8. Takayama. Takayama is an utterly gorgeous small town on the edge of the Japan Alps and one of the best less visited places to go in Japan. I love wandering the historic center full of traditional wooden houses, colorful shrines, neatly shaped trees, and bright red bridges over the river. Number 7. Hakone. Mount Fuji is on the most people's list of places to visit in Japan. But this must-see Japan landmark can be rather elusive and it's often hidden by clouds. There are a number of places you can see the mountain from, but Hakone is easy to reach from Tokyo, and there are a lots of other things to do in the area other than seeing the Mount Fuji. Hakone is also fun to visit because you can do a loop of the sites on different modes of transport like trains, bus, pirate boat, and cable car. Number 6. Kanazawa. Kanazawa is one of the best cities to visit in Japan, but few foreign tourists makes it here. As Kyoto grows in popularity, consider turning to Kanazawa instead for a quieter place to experience geisha districts with preserved wooden buildings. There is also one of the most beautiful gardens in the country, a stunning castle, and many art museums to explore. Number 5. Nikko. Nikko is a temple town and UNESCO World Heritage Site in the mountains a few hours north of Tokyo, and makes a cool retreat from the city. The temples and shrines, with their vermilion gates and moss-covered stone lanterns, are scattered on the wooded hillside. The main attraction is Toshogo Shrine, a stunning complex with more than a dozen lavishly decorated red and gold buildings amongst huge, ancient cedar trees. It's really awesome to see. Number 4. Koyasan. Koyasan, or Mount Koya, is one of the most interesting places in Japan to experience the traditional side of the country. This secluded and sacred temple town is located in the forest-covered mountains of Kansai, and it's one of the best places to get a taste of life as a monk by staying in a shukobu or temple lodging. Number 3. Tamago. Tamago is a picture-perfect traditional mountain village in the Kiso Valley. It is one of the best preserved post towns in Japan, and you feel like you've stepped back in time on the traffic-less streets of beautifully restored wooden inns. During the Edo period 300 years ago, Tamago was a stop on the Nakasendo Way between Kyoto and Edo, now called Tokyo. You can hike part of this trail to the village of Magome in about 2 hours. Number 2. Hiroshima. Come to pay your respects to the victims of the atomic bombing at Hiroshima's Moving Peace Memorial Museum and Park, and stay to explore the modern city that was almost entirely rebuilt after World War II. Highlights include visiting the Itsukushima Shrine at nearby Miyajima Island and trying the delicious local specialty okonomiyaki, a thick pancake of butter, vegetable, and noodles. Number 1. Nara. Nara was Japan's first permanent capital and is full of historic treasures, including many UNESCO World Heritage Sites. It's one of the top Japan attractions and makes a rewarding day trip from Kyoto to visit the temples and wild deer in Nara Park. The Daibutsu-den, or Hall of the Great Buddha at Todaiji, is the main site. It's the largest wooden building in the world, and nothing prepares you for the immense sight. Inside is the 15-meter tall gold and bronze statue of Buddha that dates back to 751. What can you say about this? Just don't forget to like our video, leave your thoughts on the comment section, and subscribe.